What's happening, guys? So I'm about to go in on this topic, and I want you guys to listen up to what I'm about to say, because this is the narcissist abuse cycle. You're going to start off by getting to know somebody. Obviously somebody's going to get to know you. You're going to meet somebody, somebody's going to meet you, and what you're going to come to realize is, in the very beginning stages of this connection you have with whoever, it's gonna feel like the best connection / relationship you've ever had in such a long time. It's gonna feel like it was meant to be. It's going to feel like you're on the same page as this person. But that's just because they're putting up that front to make you see everything you want to see, so they can get into your life as fast as possible and get supply out of you as fast as possible. They're going to seem like a well put together person because they have that persona, they have that front. And you even see celebrities to this day being like this. I'm not even going to say names, but because some people might disagree, but I know what's going on deep inside these people. Some people just want to put shit out there to make others jealous. Some people want to get in relationships to make past partners jealous because maybe they want to be with this person. And you guys might even know who I'm talking about, but I'm not going to say it just because some people might disagree, and that's okay. But anyways, so as you're getting into this new relationship / connection or whatever it is, everything's going to be on point. They're going to feel like your soulmate. Not only are they going to feel like it, but they're going to say it as well. They're going to start saying like, I think you're my soulmate, this and that, that and this. They're going to be saying things like this, not right away, but when it gets going a little bit. And everything's going to be good in the beginning. They're going to treat you good. They're going to show you a lot of respect. They're going to show you a lot of love. They're going to seem like an independent person. They're going to seem like they're not desperate for somebody, because if they come off like this right away, they even know themselves you're not going to take them up. You're not going to spend time and talk with them and things like this, right? So they're going to play their best role. They're going to play their best character. And they'll, like, you can even get in some situations where they will even admit it to you that after things get going and when you see their true colors, they might even admit it that they're good at hiding certain things from people, which is not good, because you should be honest and vulnerable with whoever you're dealing with. You can't just hide shit and pretend like everything is okay, because that's when things go bad. But that's what a lot of narcissistic people do. And some people that aren't even narcissistic, they can do this because they might be ashamed of who they are in this current time, and they don't want to be honest. Which, it's not the end of the world if this happens, but at least these individuals it's not going to get over on you and end up hurting you. But narcissists, they do this, and they will take you to the extreme. And most of the time, not most of the time I shouldn't say, but some of the times they don't actually know fully what they're doing to you until they're doing it. And they know when they do something really wrong, they know that they've done something really wrong, but they don't know how much it actually affected you. And they're so manipulative. They can control just about anybody's emotions. They can do whatever they want whenever they get you to a certain point. And like I said, in that beginning stage, it's the love bombing stage. You're going to be showered with compliments. You're going to be showered with love, with attention, with care, with respect. You're going to get everything you've ever wanted from an individual, and it's not going to be genuine. They're going to give this to you so they can lock you down as fast as possible, because honestly, they want these things from you without giving these things back. Because if they're giving these things back, that's taking power away from themselves. It's a very selfish thing that they do to people. And the more you give them these things in the long run, the more they start to disrespect you and take you for granted, because they see it as weakness if you are basically obeying them and giving them these things. When a healthy relationship is going to be both individuals not giving too much, but giving some of these to each other back and forth, little bits of everything all the time. It's going to be healthy. Healthy relationships doesn't mean it's loving, caring, nurturing 24/7. It's not going to happen. Everybody has their separate life, and healthy people are going to give these things in moderation, because that's what a relationship is about. It's not about being perfect. It's about balancing things, juggling with things, experiencing different things with each other, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work, being honest, having high communication. But with narcissists, they just want to do all these things in the beginning and make it seem like this is the best thing that's ever going to happen for the both of you, when in reality, it's the worst thing that could possibly happen to you, and this is the best thing that can happen to them, because they are gaining all the control over you. And this is what the narcissist abuse cycle is like. Like I said, they shower you with all these things in the beginning stages, just so you will give all these things back, and then they can stop doing what they did to get you. That is fraud. That's like lying. That's like, it's all these things. It's terrible, and they know what they're doing the whole time. And you got to feel bad for every single individual that ends up getting into a position like this, because it is absolute hell to get yourself out of those positions and to feel happy and content and just fine overall again. It's going to bother you for quite some time if something like this happens. And back to this for a second. So whenever they do all these things in the beginning and it gets going, and you start to give it back, and once they know they got you attached, like once they know for sure, because they know for a fact when you're attached, they know this, they can sense it, and it almost puts this evil smile on their face whenever they know this behind the scenes. And this is where the devalue stage comes into play. Slowly but surely, they start to treat you the polar opposite of how they're treating you. So you're attached at this point, you're giving them lots, your relationship with them is getting stronger just on your end, not their end at all, just yours. You're starting to like them even more and more and more and more and more, and they start to do the opposite. This is how backwards these people are. They can't, it's like they're stuck. That's how it really is. It's like they're stuck on that level, and they can't come up with you. They can't grow. They can't grow as a person because their growth was stunted at a young age. This is what happens. You are fully capable of growing with a person and even growing yourself. And this is why whenever you get caught up in a narcissistic relationships and you experience this is why you sometimes have to just let go of relationships altogether and focus on yourself, because every day you spend with a narcissist is a day wasted. It's a complete wasted day. And these people are complete wasters, and you don't know this until you know this. Once you go through a lot, you're going to understand what this is all about, and you're going to understand that you have to let a lot of people go in life and maybe just go your own damn way. It's what you have to do. And like I said, you're going to be frustrated as hell. So much time is going to be wasted, and you're going to understand that these people are incapable of change. They're not going to the levels that you're going to. They just can't do it. They're incapable of doing it. They're incapable of change. It makes them cry when they know they have to level up. And I've seen this in person. From not just one girl, from at least a couple. When they know themselves they can't come with you, when they know this themselves, they just break down, because that's what people do when things get tough. That's what people do when shit gets real. A lot of people fold. A lot of people are not built to continue to level up in life. So when these people are presented with these with these problems, and they know they have to grow, they know they have to change, and they know they have to treat you good, they are incapable of doing it. So what do? They fold, they cry, they make excuses, they complain, they do all these things. Poor me. And after that, you're going to know yourself what you have to do. You have to let them go. And if you're stupid enough, now let's not call anybody stupid, shouldn't have said that, but if you're just not knowledgeable enough, let's say that, if you're not knowledgeable enough, you will hold on to that person and you will try to help them, you will try to change them. And I'm telling you guys this now, do not effing do that. Please do not do that. You're going to waste even more time. You're going to waste even more of your energy, and you're going to get absolutely nowheres with this person, because that's how far behind they really are. And the crazy thing is they put up that front to make it look like they're not that far behind, but they actually are. And you have these ideas like that they are capable of change. You have these ideas yourself that this person will be able to grow and evolve with you, and that this can't be that serious of a problem, but it's much more serious than you and everybody else thinks. And this is something I did not know either at a younger age, but I learned so much in between about the age of 20-25 to where I'm at now. And it's unbelievable. I couldn't be happier with the things that I know, and I couldn't be happier to see the true colors in people and have people just figured out in general, because there's nothing worse than misunderstanding people. There's nothing worse than having so many questions unanswered that you don't know about. Trust me when I say this, it's a waste of time. And whenever it's like this with you, you're wasting your damn time every day thinking about these people and thinking, when are things going to work out? Because I had these girls in the past that it's like, okay, they're not ready right now, but I've seen a lot of good things from them. It could definitely work in the future. When is this going to work? And you know what? Some people are capable of change. Some people are. It just depends who it is. If you got a full-blown narc, say goodbye, because that's never going to happen. If you have people that just need more time to develop, get more mature, things like this, anything's possible, but never, ever, ever start thinking about this shit every day. Never get your hopes up for these people. The way I see it now, I live day by day by day, one day at a time, doing my best every single day, trying to be productive as possible every single day without stressing, without thinking who is going to be my future wife, this and that and this. I could care less, guys. I'm focused on myself. You guys need to do the exact same thing and not get caught up into these time-wasting, meaningless relationships with these narcissistic women or men. It's a complete waste of time. You're wasting your life, and you're only giving your power away to people, and that's why you might be so lost in life right now, because you did not understand what was happening. Your mind, whether you want to believe it or not, your mind got completely tricked into a false sense of reality with these individuals. That's exactly what happened, and you still don't see it clearly yet. If you are still in these stages, you don't, but you have to. And you have to understand fully 100% what I'm saying. And you have to take this advice and this knowledge 100% serious, because this is the truth. And what do we want to know? We want to know the truth. We want answers. We want all these things, guys. These are answers that I wanted when I was like 20. When I was still 20, I was still thinking about this girl that I was with at the time. And it's like, I see so much potential in this girl. I see like myself being with this girl. Like, I hope it happens. And I'm just wasting the next year, 2, maybe even 3, just like, not just waiting on this girl, because I've even dated girls in between that time as well and experienced different things, you know, but it's like, that girl's still on your mind, and it's like, could it ever? Will it ever? Don't even give these things thoughts. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Like, it's not impossible that situation could happen for me. People are unpredictable. You just can't depend on people. That's the thing. That's all I'm saying. Let go of the thought of other people. Period. You can only control you. You can't change anybody else. Your influence is not going to change anybody else. It's not going to change other toxic people. You could say certain things to people and give advice and things like this that could hit home. But you're not going to change a toxic individual like this. You're not going to. I try to do it so many times, and like I said, the only thing you do is waste all your damn time, all your damn energy for a future faking person, for a love bombing person, for an energy, time wasting, consuming type of person. And it did absolutely nothing for you, but you know what it did to them? It entertained them. It gave them what they wanted, but they did not give nothing to you, and it was wasted time. Not only are they doing this to you, they're doing this to a whole bunch of other people as well, because they want this time and attention, especially females. I gotta say it, because there's not many guys there, even though there is. I know feminine guys, and it's just like, bro, you're wasting your damn time every day. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you actually doing with your life? You know what I mean? But these females are known for it, more so of attention seeking. Everybody knows, and I'm not saying all females do this. I'm saying these select type of females do this. They're the time consuming, energy wasting girls, and your time and attention is literally currency to them. It's dollars to them, your time and attention. Some girls will literally pay for this, bro. That's how much they love male attention. It's like they can't live without it, because they don't feel alive without it. And other females, even their female friends, they can't make them feel the way you make them feel. And this is why they want to do this. This is why they want to get in your head. This is why they want to control you, because whenever they can control you, they're taking your power. They take your power. That's what they're doing. And it's a very messed up thing, but it is what it is. This shit is real, and it has to be taken seriously. You guys have to take your lives seriously and understand that this is all truth. This is the way it is, and it's the way it's always going to be. And honestly, the more you do this, the less they're going to grow up. Because there's always going to be these females out there that's going to fool and trick somebody. And they're constantly going to live through other people's lives instead of their own. Until every single person on the planet cuts them off, they will never grow. Because if everybody cut them off and they could get no supply, they would have no choice but to grow as a person. The truth is, they can get supply. And that's why they don't grow, because they're always focused on that supply source to feed off other people instead of feed themselves and to grow themselves. Because what? This is easier than doing it themselves. That's why they do it. I'm going to cut this video short now, guys. I explained this to a T of how it really is. This is the narcissistic abuse cycle, and I'm going to do another video right after this one. I will be back.